Everyone keeps asking me the same question. Is East Tennessee still a good place to buy real estate in 2026, or did we already miss the boat? And I'm going to give you the honest answer, not the hype you hear online, not the fear you see in headlines, but what I'm actually seeing on the ground as a local realtor here in East Tennessee. Because the truth is, there is no single market called East Tennessee. What's happening in Gatlinburg is not the same as Morristown. Sevierville is different from Newport. And what works for one buyer could be completely wrong for another. Today, we're going to break down where the market is heading in 2026, what buyers should know before jumping in, what sellers need to understand right now, and how smart people are positioning themselves in this market. So, whether you're buying, selling, investing, or relocating, this video is for you. Before we dive in, if you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating anywhere in East Tennessee, make sure you subscribe to this channel. This channel is called Living in Gatlinburg TN, but I cover all of East Tennessee, and these videos are exactly how my clients find me before they ever move here. Let's start with the big picture. East Tennessee didn't grow because of a trend. It grew because of fundamentals. People are still relocating here for the same core reasons. Lower cost of living compared to where they're coming from, no state income tax, natural beauty and outdoor lifestyle, more space, more freedom, and less congestion. And here's something important. Many buyers coming to East Tennessee in 2026 are not rate dependent buyers. They're selling homes in like California, Florida, the Northeast, and other large metro areas. They're coming here with equity, not wishful thinking. I joke with my clients all the time. They're not asking if they can afford a house here. They're asking how much land comes with it. That matters because it creates long-term stability, not boom and bust behavior. Let's talk about what everyone really wants to know. They want to know about pricing, what to expect in 2026. Here's the honest truth. We're not in a crash. We're not in a frenzy. We are in a normalized strategic market. Prices in East Tennessee are expected to stabilize and show modest appreciation in desirable areas. However, the prices are expected to flatten in overbuilt or overpriced segments. What you're seeing now is the market separating the winners from the wishful thinkers. Homes that are properly priced, well presented, and in strong locations are the homes that are selling today. Homes that are priced like it's 2021 and marketed like it's 2010, well, they're sitting. This is no longer a throw the sign in the yard and name your price market. Interest rates scare people, but they really shouldn't. Rates don't kill markets. Uncertainty kills markets. Smart buyers understand something important. You marry the house, you date the rate. There are always ways to get the rate down. You can buy it down. You can ask the seller to buy a few points for you. There's always the option to refinance in a few years after you purchase. Remember, rates can change, but the right home in the right location is much harder to replace. In 2026, buyers are negotiating seller concessions. They're buying down their rates, they're structuring deals creatively, and sellers are more open to that than they were in previous years. This is where having an experienced local agent actually matters, not someone who started selling real estate during the COVID frenzy and never really learned how to negotiate. People took advantage of being home, they got the real estate license online, and they jumped in the market as realtors. But there's a lot more to selling real estate than obtaining a license. Experience, education, reputation, and skill all matter. Have you been thinking about selling in 2026? I'm going to be very honest here. Yes, 2026 can still be a great time to sell, but you have to understand the market you're in. Today's sellers must price accurately from day one. Many sellers say things like, I want to build in room to negotiate. And I try to explain to them by overpricing their home, they may never have the opportunity to negotiate. Plus, what generally happens is that house starts out overpriced and actually sits on the market. It lives through several price adjustments. It chases the market. And guess what? Think of a different strategy. Get ahead of the market with the correct pricing, and you may see multiple offers. So prepare the home properly. It's got to be clean, clear of clutter. Is there deferred maintenance? Remember, don't try to tell a buyer how it could be. Show them how it is. Market your home professionally, and that's where I come in. Overpricing is the number one reason homes fail to sell right now. Buyers are educated. They're watching videos like this. They're comparing data. You can't price emotionally, and you cannot rely on last year's comps. The sellers who win in 2026 are realistic, strategic, and well-advised. Let's talk about investors, especially short-term rentals. Short-term rentals are not dead in East Tennessee, but bad investing is. Regulations vary by county, city, HOA, and numbers matter more than ever. The days of buying anything near the mountains and printing money are gone. Successful investors in 2026 understand regulations, they run real numbers, they choose locations carefully, they have realistic income expectations. So if you're thinking about investing here, the smartest thing you can do is understand the local rules before you buy, not after. The buyers who do best in 2026 usually fall into these categories: relocators with equity, retirees downsizing from higher cost areas, remote workers seeking lifestyle change, buyers with long-term plans. These buyers aren't trying to time the market. They're buying based on lifestyle, location, and long-term value. That's how wealth is built here. Now, here's something most agents won't say. Some people should wait. They shouldn't buy right now. If you're over leveraged, unsure about relocation timing, making an emotional decision, waiting can be the smartest move. My job isn't to push people into buying or selling. My job is to help them make the right decision for their situation. And I also want to create raving fans for life. Here's the bottom line. The East Tennessee real estate market in 2026 isn't about timing the market. It's about understanding it. There are opportunities here. There are also mistakes to avoid. And the difference usually comes down to guidance. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating anywhere in East Tennessee, I'd love to help. You can call me, text me, email me. My contact information is below, or drop your questions in the comments. I read them all and I always respond. Thanks so much for watching, and welcome to East Tennessee.